Attorneys tell us they're noticing a concerning trend. More teens and young adults are being targeted to become human smugglers, and a lot of them being recruited right here in San Antonio. News 4 I-Team's Jordan Elder continues our team border coverage from Eagle Pass, where a lot of smuggling journeys begin.
When you hear about human smuggling in Texas, you probably think of scenes like this. Migrants stuffed inside trucks and trailers.
They think that people are being hidden in trunks or hidden in secret compartments. And that is not what we're seeing as far as the types of cases that are being prosecuted.
In reality,
one body bailed out, one female body wearing yellow shirts.
It's regular cars like these. Get out! Data shows more young people are being recruited to get behind the wheel of these cars. After they get arrested, their case could land with Amrutha Jindal with Lone Star Defense.
They have no idea what they are getting into.
It's marketed to teens and young adults like a glorified Uber ride. On a social media post, for example, it'll say that they want someone to take friends from Eagle Pass to San Antonio, paying lots of money. People slide in their back seat and they're on the way. The word smuggling or potential consequences are never mentioned.
It looks less suspicious if they're natives, and it looks less suspicious if they're driving back to where they're from, San Antonio, Houston.
Joe Holscher is a criminal defense attorney here in San Antonio. He says young Texans are being sought after for a reason.
In the past, it wasn't unusual for us to see the same individuals arrested over and over. However, those individuals would now face significant mandatory minimums.
In February 2024, Texas implemented a mandatory 10-year minimum prison sentence if you're arrested for human smuggling. These cases move slowly, so we're told the actual impact of the law won't be clear until later on.
It is just absolutely crushing when you're talking to a kid who's in custody, who's looking at a 10-year mandatory minimum.
We asked how those trends could shift now that the incoming Trump administration has pledged to crack down on the border.
What we're expecting to see is a massive shift from state to federal enforcement, but federal enforcement is not that much more forgiving necessarily.
Other attorneys expect it'll get more expensive and more dangerous for migrants looking for transport. Their overall message to you: make sure the young people in your life know the signs to watch for.
They're finding one kid, they're building the organization off of that, and then using that to convince others to try to make these runs.
In Maverick County, I'm Jordan Elder.
We do have local reaction on President Trump's executive orders and other news on our News 4 YouTube channel. Just scan the QR code right there on your screen to take you there.